Alright, so today we're checking out something from Andrea Joshua Asnicar. It's a new creator that I've not been exposed to before. He just released something called SCP-2951, 10,000 Years. This was requested by Koala. And I'm always up for something like this. I love live-action SCP stuff. This was released very recently in the last 7 days, I think. So today I'm going to be trying to check out a lot from the SCP request line. Today and tomorrow, actually. And just go through some stuff, check out, there's some creators I haven't seen before in the SCP makeup, and I want to see those. I'm working on the Yarg video in between doing that. Like, while one video is rendering, I'm busy with my own project. But, in this case, we're just going to jump into this. 10,000 Years, SCP-2951. Let's go.
Trotter 5, this is Agent Man, come in. Commander Terrence, come in. I've been down there 20 minutes. Commander Terrence, this is Agent Man, come in. Trotter 5, this is Agent...
Okay. Okay.
Feeling better, Commander Terrence? You haven't said a word since we found you. Agent Man couldn't be here today, so I'll be conducting your debriefing.
Okay.
Take as long as you need.
I like that.
My mind felt like a soup. Kind of thick. Hard to sort through.
Do you recall what happened?
My team knows the depth like no other.
Okay.
But we weren't ready for what was coming.
Okay, gentlemen. You know the drill. It's gonna be dark, so stick together. And report anything out of the ordinary.
They pulled out a man who spoke in someone else's voice. Can I report that?
You know what I mean, Daniel.
Probably sounded like you.
Communicate with us, we're recording everything.
You guys ready? All right, let's move.
I
23 people
wonder
came
where they
down
filmed
here.
this.
Not one came back.
Hopefully dumbass here doesn't make it 26.
How far does this mine go?
We don't know. How long have we been down here, Daniel?
10 minutes.
What?
Oh, it feels like it's been longer than that.
Clock is working fine.
Charge the batteries, princess?
Batteries are all juiced up and everything.
Okay, let's move forward.
Do you think it was a temporal anomaly?
Yes. We've been in similar situations.
I love the mix of
Temporal
technology.
dilations.
I love the mix of technologies being used. I'm pausing this just for a second because I'm absolutely loving the mix of technology. This is relatively from the 80s onwards timeless. You have the old CRT style monitors, electrographs back there. You have this style of recorder, this style of lamp, the projector. So you couldn't really pin this any time between the 80s and probably the early 2000s. You really couldn't.
And stuff like that.
For us on the surface, you were down there for 20 minutes. However, your recorders were active for 5 hours and 33 minutes.
It felt like an eternity.
So, temporal dilations.
That wasn't the only anomaly down there.
Okay.
How are we doing on time?
13 minutes.
No, that's not right.
Who the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? Fire!
No. Hell no.
Someone's stuck in here. We need to help them.
Daniel! Wait, Daniel!
That's 24.
Fuck!
You knew that 23 people lost their lives in the mine in 44.
Do you know what's behind those walls in the mine, Doctor? Rock. Just endless rock. But then Daniel, he came back.
It's not real. There's no one down here.
Better fucking not be.
Daniel! Daniel, get back here!
Coming back.
What? Daniel, how did you... I've lost my bearings. Where are we at with the clock?
17 minutes.
Sounds about right.
What the fuck are you talking about? We've been down here for hours.
I don't know, man. I've been here for too long.
Yes, too long in the fire.
Daniel, what are you saying?
Your boy just, no.
Guys, what the fuck? It's me, Daniel.
Heck no.
Fire.
No.
Fire. Too long in the 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 fire.
It spoke in Daniel's voice.
Lovely.
It wore the same uniform, but it wasn't him.
Something similar happened in 44 when they went down to get those lost miners. Mine abandoned. Tunnels remained collapsed. 23 lost. One of them came up the shaft. We tossed it back down.
We tossed it back
Wasn't
down. Right.
What happened after that?
I didn't know what that was, and I didn't want to find out.
Time to leave.
Daniel! Kevin!
Did he run? He ran.
Oh. Agent Mann will be here soon. A familiar face might do you some good.
Nothing seems familiar anymore. Then after I fell into that
No.
darkness,
He ran.
it was getting closer, so I just ran.
Yeah, he ran.
I fell into a chasm, into a deep, dark void. And when I thought I'd die, I landed on the ground. And then I saw it.
Oh, hell no! Nope.
Commander
Nope.
Terrence. So glad you're feeling better. How's the debriefing going?
Good. We're just finishing up. You saw something in the mine.
What did you see, Terrence?
I saw the pillars that support the world,
Lovely.
and they will crack and crumble,
Shoot him.
and the foundation will become...
Shoot him.
What's going on? What's happening?
That's not his voice.
Shoot him.
That's
What
not
lies
his voice.
below will become accessible, and its might will fall upon the meek.
That's not his voice.
Shit. Shoot him. Where are the... Okay, there's...
I saw it.
Okay. Boys are been lifted. Dude, get up. What's wrong with you?
I know it's true. 10,000 years.
Nope.
10,000 years in the fire.
Nope.
I saw the pillars that support the world, and then they will crack, crumble,
And the foundation becomes
Okay.
lies below accessible.
Okay.
Its might fall.
Okay, so, all right, so let's talk about this. First things first, I love the setting. I love the setting. I loved how it, I love the fact they managed to convey that this happened sometime in the 90s with just the way that they put things. The beeper, all this other kind of stuff, the CRTs, all that. I absolutely loved it. The only that I love the dialogue between them. The only criticism I might have is some of the people that were on the screen were a little bit stiff in front of the camera, but that goes away in time. That really does go away in time. Because one thing that you just don't, one thing that like watching something like this, you just don't think about is like sometimes it's difficult to try to, you know, even though it's, you know, you should be okay, even though you know, okay, you know, just camera stuff like that, sometimes it just messes with you because it feels kind of restrictive, but that does go away in time. Even with the stuff that I do, even with like mic work and stuff like that, I sometimes get a little bit tightened up or something like that. That took a very long time to break that habit to where, you know, when I do recordings now, I'm a lot less restricted. But it used to be so, like, I used to feel like I had to change my tone, speaking and really, really hard enunciate. But and this took hours. I mean, this took, like, not like hours, but several recording hours. If you listen to my first lore video versus my most recent lore video, the difference in my tone, delivery, like, everything like that, it's all like self-evident. And the same thing is about being in front of a camera. So there was a little. The only criticism I have is that some of the actors were a little bit stiff, but that's to be expected unless they've done this multiple times. It's very rare that you can find somebody that can just jump in front of something and be completely okay. I mean, it is the nature of the beast, and I understand that. I really loved the tone. I loved the pace. I loved the dialogue. I love the location. And the shots I really approved of too. Because the way this was shot, and when you're dealing with like limitations on budgets and stuff like that, there's only so much that you can do. But they took what they had and they used it extremely effectively, and that's important. All things considered, I can't wait to see what they get done in the future. I've already subscribed to them. All their links in the description down below. I recommend that you go subscribe to them as well, because I cannot wait to see where they go from here. I can't wait to see what they're able to do from here. All that being said, I'm going to stop ranting. I'm going to stop raving. Go check them out. And leave a like and a comment on this video. And I will see you guys next time. I liked it. I want to see more.